So we need a recap of what happened the previous
Oh, yeah.
session.
Ooh.
Our
The last
final
session.
chance of inspiration for season 1.
Okay. Does Eldon need inspiration? I think Eldon needs inspiration.
You got this.
I believe.
All right. I'm up for doing the recap unless somebody wants to fight me for it.
Stage is yours, friend.
Awesome. Okay. So, Nereid, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So last time on the penultimate episode of Valon Tries Season 1, we flew in great as we collected as many friends and companions as we could as the planet Zelenia crumbled underneath us. We managed to get a rather respectable amount of them. One might say even the average amount of people saved in this scenario, were they to run 50 of them, and we took to the stars and out. It was like, but to our wonder and horror, the planet Zelenia itself broke from its orbit and began to power towards the like towards the center of the galaxy with some giant engine that burst from the ocean. We managed to recover on our flight, and we got to Sagittarius Station. Yes, I remember the name. And again, there we sought to enter the sanctum of the black hole power place, but it required a password, and it required a password to such a degree that the robot guardian engaged us in battle as we were fighting it. But luckily, was it? I think it was Nereid, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Nereid thought with her brains rather than with with her spears, and they typed in the password they learned from being under the treacherous Emperor's service. With no more opposition, we were allowed into the control room of Sagittarius Station, only to see the planet Zelenia coming forward. And as it approached, not only did it come forth, but it transformed into a planet-sized mech. Well, two can play it at that game. Luckily, our antagonist or somebody else, but had Sagittarius Station turn into a planet-wide mech, and we engaged in an epic battle, literally amongst the stars. And we fought and pushed toward the edge of the black hole, but but when the Zelenian Empress seemed at her last, she dragged us into the dark with her. All was blank, all was lost. There was only silence and darkness until we all emerged, clad in nothing, in a white, featureless void. The Zelenian Empress declared that even having been taken, that just running a planet into a black hole, could not end her perpetual life. She hoped that in killing us, her torment would be at an end. But, and before our eyes, she was clad in armor and again held her sword. But we too were able to materialize our weapons and armor. And now, with it was beyond the void, we fight our last battle.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Yes, get your
Yes.
wall faces
Yes,
down.
inspiration. And just to reiterate, you also all, well, at least the 5 characters that matter, cough cough. Um, you managed to actually manifest either upgrades to your weapons or brand new weapons.
Oh yeah.
And everyone should have those in their character sheets. So those should be things that everyone is aware of. We talked about those a bit more detail, I believe, after I stopped the recording. So
Yes.
Yes,
everyone,
we did. Let me see if
yes,
you.
Fancy rifle, hip, right there.
Mhm.
Fancy rifle. I have.
Yeah.
That looks like my hero's rifle.
Yes.
I'm
so-
curious.
Hmm?
25 damage and not too bad.
Hey,
You got 3
Anyway.
ones though, even with that.
God damn.
Wait, that range
And-
is wrong. Hold on.
Oh.
That should be a 20-foot range. That should be 60-foot range, 30-foot radius.
I have to be like.
Or
Up
wait,
close
no,
and
120. Oh, no. Well, I'll leave it for now, and I'll see if I have to change it later. Never mind. I misread it. Okay. Anyway, so. All right. We also, in order to save time, we already had previously rolled initiative at the very end of before leaving last time. So the current order is in turn is we have Myriad, Katra, Hera, Drawley's Drone, Sudoku, Chad, Nightshade, Eldon, Zephyr the First, Adora, Drawley, Anna, Armala, Entrapta, Ricky, and then Tulip.
okay.
We had so many characters, but no one above a 19.
Yeah, overall the rolls were kind of like eh.
Yeah, I think mine was like a 14 or something.
And also, wait, it's a question. There was no like rest or anything in between.
That's the old stuff. No, you should all be at full. Did I not say
Okay,
that?
cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, all the beautiful song is still there. Yeah, everyone should be at fully whatever.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and unfortunately I can only find 5-minute versions of this, so adding a fuckload. Even though I had an hour-and-a-half version all ready to go, and it lasted for months, but nope, deleted now. Ugh. Pissed.
Stupid YouTube.
I'm not even sure how many this is. I'm gonna stop there for now. Okay. So, one more thing though that I have to say. So you have, of course, all the things that you are able to do normally, and also you have your new and improved weapons / devices, whatever, that you can also use. As long as, of course, any other items or equipment that you could use normally. However, there is something else you could do.
Yeah.
This is something you can do that will basically require your action and bonus action. So if you do this, the only other thing you can do on your turn is to move. And what this is you are basically trying to draw on the latent power of the void. And if you do this, you roll. Let me double check the number. You are going to roll a D 562.
Okay.
The number that you roll will correspond with one of the spells that exist in D&D. You will
Jesus,
use
okay.
a random spell. It could be True Strike. It could be Meteor Storm. Who fucking knows?
And if we
Wow.
get wished, then what do you do?
I cry as I figure out what to do. I am going to...
Highly reasonable.
So when you do this roll, because some spells have like the range. Okay, I will tell you if it's a ranged spell or like a touch spell or something like that, so you'll know if you want to move in a certain direction. In addition,
Okay.
I will tell you if it's something that you would want to use like on yourself or an ally, or if it's like an attack. Okay. But
Okay.
from there, you're gonna have to basically decide what it's gonna be and who you're gonna use it on before I tell you what it actually is.
Okay.
If there is an attack roll that's made, like a spell attack, I'm gonna have it be you're gonna roll a d20 plus 7, and if there's a saving throw, the DC is gonna be 15.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone's on equal footing for this. And this completely ignores the actual casting time of the spell. So if the spell is a casting time of 1 hour, you use it immediately. Concentration still applies. So if you end up casting a spell that has concentration, you can like choose to keep the concentration or like, drop it or all that kind of stuff. Okay. So that's like normal. But that also means that if you are concentrating on your own spell, well then, So,
Yeah.
only the thing is, if you happen to roll a spell that's a reaction, then I will just sort of save it for like when you would then be hit, and you would therefore end up using a reaction to do something.
It is like active.
It'll happen like automatically whenever
Yeah.
it would next apply. Okay.
Alright. Bringing wine nuts into this. I see.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I literally looked at a list. So I looked up a list of all of the spells that are on all the official books, all the official modules, and all of Unearth Arcana. There are 562 spells, and I listed all of them. So I have the list. Okay. So
Someone has to do it tonight. At least one person.
the first thing that happens
Absolutely.
in this is that as you are all basically pulling out your weapons and getting ready to go, Zephyr the First form seems to sort of shift somewhat, and they almost seems like their body kind of copies themselves. So basically, they have mirror image.
Okay. Your favorite.
Okay. When with that, Nereid, it is your turn.
Period.
Finally, something fun to do. All right, gotta throw my spear at this bitch, or my trident.
All right, that's right.
Ooh.
Okay. For 21 damage. That does hit.
Right up
Yep.
to Lhasa.
And then second attack.
Well, yep, that still
28.
hits.
Okay, so 15.
Yes.
Damn, those second rolls suck ass.
Yeah. Wait, you get a crit on a 19?
Oh, I
Yeah,
do actually.
I don't remember
You're
that.
champion, right?
Yeah,
No,
it's
she's a
champion.
champion.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's why. I was like, I don't remember the weapon doing that for you. Okay, yeah, okay, but that makes sense. All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, I get a crit on 19 too, as Chad.
All right. Okay.
We're both champions,
Do
and we're
you-
all heroes.
Do you want to move or any sort of other thing you want to do?
Nah, I'll stay here.
Okay. Alright, Katra is next, and she is going to basically kind of hunker down and try to focus an attack. Let me double
No,
check, make
not
sure I
one
know what I'm
here.
doing. Yeah, so she's going to use Insightful Fighting, which means that she rolls, as a bonus action, rolls Insight versus target's Deception. If she succeeds, then she gets Sneak Attack automatically. So, this is her Insight roll. And then we get Zephyr's Deception roll. Ooh, okay, that was actually potential. So, she does get Sneak Attack automatically, which she will then use on her attack to shoot. That is a hit, and therefore she does 27 damage.
Damn.
Mm.
So Insightful Fighting is a rogue feat?
It's an Inquisitive subclass rogue.
Okay.
feat, so, yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, Hera. Let's see, what do I have for anything? Okay, she's also going to do a similar kind of thing with her weapon. It's a bonus action, which is Hold Steady, which allows her to gain advantage on the next attack, and also plus 1d10 on the damage if she hits.
Nice.
So, we take that, use that to shoot. That is true. Does hit. Okay. Oh yeah, the sniper bonus doesn't count. Okay. So that is first 15 damage, plus the d10, plus 9. Okay, so that is 24
Ooh.
damage. And con save. Actually, wait. Yep, okay, never mind, the stun does not matter. Okay, drone time. Drone's probably just gonna pew-pew.
Does it seem like these attacks are like getting rid of any images, or
I completely forgot about the mirror image already. Holy shit, I'm so bad. Okay.
you're good?
You have to keep track of like a million
I
things,
know.
dude.
Yeah, really.
I'm just gonna say these all hit, and I'm just gonna take it into account going forward. So they hit, but they didn't destroy any
Okay.
images because I don't want to have to redo everything. Okay, so it's just gonna go for a force ballista shot. Okay, that misses anyway. So, all right. Okay, Sudoku's turn.
Okay. Sudoku. Yeah, okay. Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Get
Okay, that hit. Well, here. Okay, now that I remember mirror image, that hits a copy.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn. Alright. Second.
Okay. That hits a copy.
Damn.
Okay, I mean, you eliminated 2 copies with that, though, so...
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Chad.
Ugh, double team.
Jed. I'm going to take shots at the Emperor with the guns. Pew pew. Pew.
God damn your
Whoa.
rolls. Okay, yeah, those all hit. Well, hold on, let's do... okay, first, let's see. I'll just roll more. Okay, all of those hit her.
Yes.
Woo!
Gun. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucks. Okay, decent.
Okay, so that's... I can't math. 22?
15 plus 8, 23? 22? I don't
Yeah,
know.
23.
No, it's 23, right?
I suck at math.
You did it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess
Alright.
Nightshade's gonna do the same thing, I guess.
Okay.
But with pistols.
Ooh.
Oh, the second
Oh.
one. Rip.
Okay, well, yeah, the last pistol is not gonna hit, but, let's see, hold on. Okay, they both hit her.
That's right.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow, okay, nice.
That's
The
double.
Hollister boys are putting in work.
Yes, so that is going to be 22, 32. Okay, Eldon.
Eldon, let's give this fancy rifle a shot.
Are you using your bonus action? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Delicious.
Jesus.
Okay.
Please avoid the mirror image on this.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. You hit her. Okay, so that's 20. That's 52 damage.
Jesus.
Hello.
Hey, I'm okay.
Okay, it is her turn.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I almost want to tell you how much damage you've already done to her. You've
Okay.
done over 200 damage.
Jeez.
Wow.
Let me remind you that when I was very first planning this encounter, she had 150 HP. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely still alive at this point. Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
All right. Okay. Let me just check distances here. That's the wrong button. Okay. Take some steps forward. Actually, here.
Hello.
And is going to target. Yeah, wait. Is that? Oh, that's a single art. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go all the way. Okay, this list is so long. I always forget the actual size of this thing. Let's see. What? Did I not write it? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, it says right there. Okay, duh. Helen, we're gonna read. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She is going to hold up her sword and actually no, not hold up her sword. Basically, seem to focus energy, and right in the middle of you guys is going to be here, probably.
Ooh.
Yes. So this will hit everyone except Tulip, Entrapta, and Armala. Fireball.
Ew.
Uncanny,
that shit outta here.
Uncanny dodge.
44 damage. Everyone makes a dex save.
Alright.
This
Oh,
one's
there we go.
chance. Dex save. Damn it. Clay's.
Yes! Oh my lord.
Okay, Clay's good. So he only takes 22.
A dex save, right? Okay.
Yep, dex save.
Okay.
If
Well,
you
Nereid gets
26.
fucked.
if you're over, you just do the damage yourself. If you're 18 or over, then you take 22. If
Oh
you-
shit,
Yeah.
I rolled twice for Nereid. My bad.
Although Eldon, because you're a rogue, then you have the thingy. So if you roll if you roll above 18, you take nothing. If you roll less, you take half.
Sudoku,
okay,
you
well, I
dumbass!
rolled way over.
Okay, so you take nothing.
Evasive little boy.
Okay, Hera takes half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Drawley doesn't take any because of a nat 20. That's how I'm gonna play for that. Oh, right, the drone. Actually, well, it doesn't even matter. The drone actually just explodes immediately.
Fair.
Because its total health is 18, so gone. Okay. Adora. Okay, takes half. Okay, Katra. So it takes half. Damn, everyone's getting high with this. Even though that's still like almost half her health. Okay. Entrapta. Takes half.
Hehe.
And is also at half health. Tulip.
I thought
Okay.
Tulip. Wait, is Tulip in the range?
Oh no, Tulip's not even in the range. Derp. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, Entrapta wasn't in the range either. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. Ricky's in the range though.
Yeah.
Okay. Ricky still
Oh,
failed.
soft boy.
Soft boiled egg.
Ricky takes 44 damage.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
That was
Ricky.
exactly, or Sudoku's is at exactly half health.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Ew.
So there's that, and then, oh wait, oh, shit, I never edited this, hold on. Because this is supposed to be not that, right? Oh, okay, you just shoot it multiple times. Okay, never mind. Then they are going to turn to, considering how much damage they did, Eldon. And shoot 3
Ooh.
Eldritch Blasts.
Ha.
I think all of those missed.
Oh no.
19, 15, 16? Eldon?
Oh. Yes. Sorry.
Isn't your AC 20?
Yes.
Yeah, they all missed. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. Adora's turn. They are going to transform, which I should actually place the thing. Okay. And yeah, they're going to run up and go for an attack. I'll just move you out of the way. Okay. And this will be 2 hits.
The Sword of Etheria.
And misses both times.
Wait, the Sword of Etheria.
Okay, Drawley. Oh, did I get rid of the drone? I did get rid of the drone, okay. Drawley's actually going to retaliate with her own fireball. I'm going to say it just, gets another half damage, so 11. Okay. Anna, it is your turn.
Okay, Anna's gonna move over to this side. There's fine, I guess. She's gonna blink. I don't know if that works. So she will attempt to blink. If we're in the void, where do we go from here?
When you roll for it, I will think about it. I'm not gonna have it.
Well,
oh yeah, because are you rolling it for it now, or is it?
Yeah, it's at the end of my turn.
Right. Okay. Then yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. So for this turn, I am still here.
Yeah. Okay. Armala is also gonna run up and go for attack. And they're just gonna go for your attack. Let's see.
Hey, who else has a fancy rifle?
Why is it not? Wait, huh? Oh, I never edited this. Oh my god, that ambulance is right there. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear it loud and clear.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, I forgot something. Why is it not rolling with advantage? That's weird. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but... okay. Well, she misses. Okay, interrupt. What do I have for you to do?
We haven't seen her do anything. These are her first steps.
Let's see. Oh, come on. I know you're not done. Okay.
I can add music for you.
Okay, just copy and paste like a billion times.
Yeah, I can do that.
What does this spell do? It looks like it would be good. Actually, okay, this makes perfect sense. Entrapta sees that Eldon, got a really solid hit in. And so she's going to, basically, throw a syringe into Eldon. And how Eldon,
that sounds like it hurts.
Yeah, well, you are hasted.
Hey. Wait.
So, twice speed, and you can attack twice now. Yeah.
Oh,
Drugs are powerful.
yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be their turn. Now Ricky's turn. Ooh,
Let's go, Ricky.
Ricky, get set on fire.
Matches the hairstyle.
Ricky angry. Nyapakapow!
Huh?
Ooh.
I
Okay.
have no idea what that does, but it does something.
Okay, intelligence save. Ooh, okay, they take. Yeah, it's synaptic static. Actually,
Oh, nice.
they're going to pass that. So, yeah, they're going to pass.
Alright, fine.
Okay, and now Tulips turn. What is a good idea for this?
So, like, they take half damage from that still, though? Or?
Yeah, I guess that's how that works.
Hey.
Okay. Tulip's gonna use. I guess just gonna use Firebolt. And miss. Okay. Now, at this moment, Zephyr the First is going to basically seemingly conjure energy into her sword, and it's going to point the sword at Drawley. And a blast of energy is going to tear out of the sword in an extreme amount of force, and you have to look away. The energy seems so intense, and when you do look at it, Drawley is gone.
Oh, shit. Oh.
She just got Thanos snapped.
Yeah, really.
Bye.
Hey, Aaron. Remember when you
Hey.
were asking about what happened with Zal, and you were like, "Is it power word kill?"
Oh no!
Oh no!
You gave me an idea.
Well, Drawley wasn't the collateral damage.
Okay, period. It's your turn.
Oh, fuck no!
Poor Drawley.
Damn, dude, that's fucked. Alright. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna try playing Spell Roulette.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll a D 562.
Yeah.
You got this.
Oh,
We're
that's a
in
big,
Ooh.
that's a big number.
Boy.
Oh, hey, a spell that I actually like. I recognize. Okay. Let me make sure I know how this is correct. Okay, so this is a ranged attack spell.
So D20 plus 7?
Hold on, wait, maybe it's not. Wait. Okay, it's actually, there is not a Okay, there is not a roll associated with this spell. It is a so I'll just say what happens in it. Well, okay, I can't kind of play the because this what exactly happens is very much going to be up to you. You roll to move Earth.
Oh.
Oh.
So choose an area of terrain no larger than 40 feet on a side within range. You're definitely in range. And so I'm going to basically, even though I was talking about moving Earth, I'm going to say that you ground seems to form in this area that you point to, and then it's going to deform in the way that you want it to. So, you can raise shape dirt, sand, or clay in an area in any manner you choose for the duration. You may raise or lower the area's elevation, create or fill in a trench, eject or flatten a wall, or form a pillar. The extent of any such changes can exceed half the area's largest dimension. So if you affect a 40-foot square, you can create a pillar up to 20 feet high, for example. So, yeah, this doesn't. The change occurs slowly enough that it will not result in any damage. But you can shift the terrain in certain ways. So up to you to decide what you want to do with that.
Shit.
Also, keep in mind the range is up to 40 feet. It can be smaller, or
Yeah. I'm just trying to think what would be useful. Could I possibly hold on to the spell and use it, like, if I think of a way to use it that would help?
No, it goes off immediately.
Fuck. Okay, can I kind of create, like, essentially almost like the the kind of hills you would hide behind, like in a snowball fight, in front of like each of the frontline characters, so that way they'll have like some cover, if something's coming directly at them.
Okay. So like half cover, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, here,
yeah.
So, okay. So in front of like the four of you, I guess, right here. So here.
Yeah.
I'll draw. You're not yellow. It's gonna be hard to see on this color. I'll do blue. Like here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll say half cover is what, +2 AC?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I
that's
think so.
what it
Okay.
is.
So yeah, that works.
Okay.
Okay. You can still
No
move.
ball
You
fight.
can move if you want to.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. Okay. Catcher's going to make the shot. And miss. Hera is going to make a shot. And miss.
What are the backliners doing?
Failing. Okay, Sudoku.
Yeah. Okay. My turn. Okay, fuck. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Blight, and it'll be at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay.
How constitutional are you, Zephyr?
Probably very. Yeah, very.
Okay, half
Yeah.
damage, right?
Okay. Yep. Is that really my full? Yeah. No, never mind. I'm just making sure I'm rolling the full damage.
Okay.
So that is going to be 21 points of necrotic damage.
Yep. Okay. Chad.
He's gonna move. Oh, I say he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna take some shots at the Zephyr. The Zephyr.
I mean,
The Zephyr.
you're not
Well, I
wrong.
mean, she
Yeah,
is
you're not
the
wrong.
Zephyr. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Okay. Oh, I finally get to try to roll for this again. Okay, first one hits the last copy, and now the copies are gone. The others hit.
Okay. 18 and 6, so 24.
Oh,
But he's gonna use
yeah.
Action Surge to go again.
Okay.
Nice.
'Cause he saw what happened to Draw. He's mad. He's hella mad.
Eat him.
Ooh!
Those all
So
hit.
consistent.
Jesus, your rolls are so high. Okay. 24.
Okay, that's less of that.
That's consistent again, 24.
Yeah. Okay, Nightshade.
Gonna move back. Take more shots at her. Damn it!
Oh no. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, they all miss.
Nightshade be slipping.
Action search? Or are you done?
No Action Surge for him.
Okay.
No.
Alright, Eldon, it is your turn and you are hasted.
All right. So I get to do fancy rifle twice.
Yep.
All right, let's try. All right, here we. Yeah.
And if you're aiming with it, then well, here, yeah, just do it twice.
Oh, if I'm aiming with a what?
Well, here, just do it twice, and then I'll see if it matters. Okay, I'll be nice and say that it matters. Oh, the damage though, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so the
It
first
matters
one,
on the second one.
the first one is gonna miss. The second one with the aiming, I'll say you hit.
Oh, cool.
Holy shit, that's sneak attack. Look at the
Yeah,
numbers rolled.
We saw it.
Oh my god, it's 11116.
Wow. Yeah. Jeez.
Good lord.
That's horrible.
Okay, well, I mean, you hit, so okay.
Yeah, really.
And again, the haste is, well, gonna still remain at least. Well, let's see if it
What's
remains,
that?
actually. Okay. Zephyr is now going to also focus, but now specifically on people in the back. And is going to end up casting Wall of Fire. Okay, and so this is going to be drawn... What's the range of the Wall of Fire? I forget. Is it 60 feet?
I think it's 80 feet.
That says 120. So.
No, but that's like how far away it is from you. I'm wondering in terms of like the actual wall itself. Yeah, 60-foot wall. Okay.
Dahlia would know.
60-foot wall, okay.
Yeah.
Dahlia's doing paper mache with fucking.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
We interrupt this epic climactic battle to bring you a life in Aaron's campaign. What happened after
Arts
the
and crafts
campaign?
session with Dahlia LaFlame.
Okay, so...
So, Dahlia, am I doing this right?
Ah, yes. Blessings be upon you. You missed a spot.
Whoa!
Wall of Fire.
Anyway, first
Along-
break over.
Along all of them. So, we are going to be doing dex saves on... Let's just... Yeah, so Nightshade, do you do a dex save?
Work! Damn it!
Okay, you're taking 24
Rihanna
damage.
does not agree.
Oh, God.
24, that's 50... Fuck. 50 fuck, yes, that's an
That's a
appropriate
good-
amount. 52.
I guess
52
my
hopefully.
favorite number.
50
Hera
fuck.
takes 20... Was it 20? Yeah, Hera takes 24 damage.
24. Mm-hmm.
You're doing poorly. Catcher and Tulip. Okay. Catcher. Okay, they take nothing. Entrapta.
Interesting.
Oh no. Oh right, go. Entrapta wasn't hit before. Okay. Right. So they're still up, and then Tulip.
Oh, yeah.
Passed. Okay, so they take half.
Yeah.
12. Okay. And then they are going to turn to. Ricky
Oh.
and shoot out some Eldritch Blasts.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I think. Wait, do all of those hit? No, last one doesn't.
Oh.
Okay. 11 damage. That's not that much. Okay, Adora's gonna go for some swings. Sword attacks.
Ooh.
No, those are both gonna hit. Oh, damn.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Kill.
That's okay. 36 plus 15 is 51 damage.
Oh.
Okay. Anna.
Okay. Anna's gonna go back here. And we will try the book. We'll try reading an incantation from this mysteriously marked book.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
We have no idea how this works, so let's do it.
You open the book, and you sort of end up flipping it open, and you see text basically and you're focusing on Zephyr the First while you do this, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to open the book flip, and pages are going words are going to sort of, form in front of you as you look. So, if you look down in handouts, there should be a folder within handouts that says Soul Reader.
Yes.
And there's
we
a
see
page that says Zephyr the First.
Okay.
Can you read this?
Yes. So this is stuff that appears in front of in front of Anna?
On the book. It appears on the book.
Okay. It says, Dr. Zalabi came to me with a proposal. He offered to fully scan my brain down to the last cell with the hope that, in the future, I would be able to be revived in some way. He believed a digital consciousness was most likely, but he wasn't sure. He told me it would probably take a few decades for his team to figure it out. I am intrigued. I can feel my time is almost up, and my accomplishments cannot be understated. I'm immensely proud of my people and what we have managed to accomplish. To go from a planet of dozens of misaligned nations vying for control to now establishing an interstellar government with the Council of Seven is nothing less than miraculous. And to think of the possibilities of what we can accomplish in the future, my daughter has already taken control in a magnificent way, and the thought of leaving this world does not terrify me anymore. But seeing what the future holds is always tantalizing. Every life ends before seeing the conclusion of the narrative, but if this technology can work on me, it could work on anybody. It would be the breaking of the ultimate barrier, the barrier of finite time. It would be the biggest scientific breakthrough since, well, we made contact for the first time with the Tarvins. And I could be the one to lead my people into this new realm of possibilities, to stare into the abyss and laugh. Does the other stuff show up?
Yes, keep reading.
Okay. Pain. Pain! Pain, 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 pain! It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts! What did you do to me? What did you do to me? What did you do to me? Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me! I don't remember my daughter's face.
Ow.
And then silence.
So,
That was a lot.
That was sensory overload.
So,
Yeah.
This book, basically, when you focus on a person, you basically get to read their inner thoughts on something that they have experienced in their life.
Ooh.
Oh.
It is 100% truthful from their perspective. Okay, so
Holy
they
shit.
they could be wrong or misremembering something, but that's and that said, you can't really control what specifically you are info you're getting from them.
So is it what they're actively thinking of, or I'm just grabbing something random in their memory?
The latter.
Okay.
That said, you notice after you read this and you look up at Sepha, you see that she's staring at you, and she seems to know that you peered in her head somehow. So that's
this is the time for me to
so this is something that you can do again. Presuming that life returns to normal somehow in the future. This would be something you would be able to do to anybody. However, they know that you did something to them. So it's not a secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so she's staring daggers at me. That's my action. Let me just check one thing real quick.
Yeah, so by the way, this is why I kind of freaked out when you got this really early, and I didn't want you to use it immediately. Because I'm if you just happen to use this on Zephyr the First, immediately, then, I'm fucked. So...
Okay, also, one more thing. Is this, a, how do I say it? Is this, one particular moment together, or am I getting little bits and pieces? So, all the pain stuff that's also happening, are they, part of the same, I guess, thread, so to speak?
Yes.
Okay. So, they'll never be disjointed stuff. It's all, grab one and everything related in that area.
Yes.
Okay.
Partly because I don't want to have to think about that every single time you use this.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out, the stuff that we currently just read.
Yeah,
okay.
All of that is related to a singular event, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is the end of Anna's turn, so she's going to roll a d20.
Oh, boy.
I want to roll inspiration on this.
Okay.
Please. No! Alright, I'm still here.
Okay, you're still there. Yep, Armala's gonna go for some Hoackins. Okay. Ew, that damage. Okay, she hits for 5 damage. Actually, you know what? No, she's gonna use a fucking smite.
Oh.
Wait, where did the smites go? Did I not include them? Oh shit, I included them in the other one. Fuck me. Okay, hold on. No, wrong thing. Because you go up to level 3 smites? Yeah, hold on. Fuck. There. Okay, 23 damage on top of 5, so... Okay. Alright, Entrapta... oh, they'd have to make a con save to see if they, were still concentrating. They did take the full damage, so it's actually gonna be, they have to beat a 12. They do. Okay, so they are still concentrating on the haste.
Thank you.
And with that... Okay, they're gonna actually... no, they're in a bad position. Well, okay. They're actually... Hold on. They're gonna fucking move out of the fire.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. And... gonna basically lob sort of like a fire thing. Oh, hits. 11 damage. Okay. Ricky is gonna try to hide behind the thing next to Sudoku. And then Ricky is going to try. Was Sudoku injured?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's a 30-foot radius. Okay, hold on. Oh, not Nereid. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Ricky is going to use basically, well, this.
Ooh.
Wow, that's actually a lot. So everyone within, so Eldon, Sudoku, Chad, Clayton, Hera, and Tulip are going to heal. Actually, okay, so Ricky seems like he's basically about to heal everybody. But, in doing this, Zephyr seems to sort of focus on this and seems to respond and sort of pulled out some energy. And unfortunately, when this happens, the healing does much less. So, unfortunately, this is a Warlock Invocation, Despoiler of Life, which forces any sort of healing to do the minimum amount of healing. So,
smothered.
So, everyone only heals 8 HP. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so Eldon, Sudoku, Chad, Nightshade, Tulip, and Hera heal 8 HP. Oh, not fair.
Does Zephyr say anything?
No.
It's good. We know you're in pain.
Okay. Tulip is gonna move. Do they have increased speed? They do not. Okay. No, click on the thing, you dingus. Okay. And is then going to do... Going to actually launch basically launch a projectile sort of up in the air and kind of hit down. So basically they're going to use catapult.
Ooh.
Okay, and they're going to take 18 damage. Actually, no, they're not. They're taking 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Zephyr is now focusing energy through her sword and is going to be targeting somebody.
Oh.
Oh wait. I rolled too high. Well, actually no, I didn't. Well, now I'll just take it how it is. Okay, I should have rolled a d13 actually, but whatever. 4 is still an acceptable number. She actually just points it right at someone right next to her.
Oh no.
Adora is wiped out completely.
Oh shit! Oh fuck. Oh, Catra.
Nereid, it's your turn.
And Catra's on fire.
Yeah. It hasn't gotten around to their turns yet.
Fuck. Okay. As Nereid sees kind of Zepha had done with Ricky's healing, she kind of like makes a slashing motion in the air with the Triton, and the room seems to glow brighter as she casts a beacon of hope, and she's actually going to move here towards the center behind Eldon, so it hits everyone. So number of creatures she chooses within a 30-foot range. They all get the maximum amount of healing from any spell or potion, and and you get advantage on all wisdom and death saves.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. And what's the range?
30 feet.
Okay. And it says everyone in range?
A number of creatures that you choose. So obviously all the friends and not Zepha.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just making sure that there is not like it says like up to 6 or something.
Yeah.
So 30 feet. Is that everybody? Everyone except Anna.
Well, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I know. That's just kind of funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Okay. That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Katra's looks absolutely furious and basically with almost like scary like steadfastness and anger steps forward up to like next to Eldon and goes for a shot.
Mm.
20 damage.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hera is also going to step out of the fire. And gonna take a shot. That's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sudoku.
Okay. Sudoku is like out, like she looks like so surprised and like stunned, and is like she also kind of lets out a like just an angry cat scream.
Yeah.
But she actually rolls another spell roulette to see if she gets some.
Oh, nice.
Like
Okay.
she's not in a mental state right now to be casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna let the world do it for her.
562.
Fair enough.
Okay. 159 is...
Not gonna be a high level smell, but okay.
Could still be really useful.
Like
what
the
the
Pyrenees.
fuck does this one do? Okay. I've heard of this one before, but I don't... Like, I recognize the name, but I don't know what it actually does. Okay. So this is a ranged attack that is going to go against Zepha. You see basically some sort of energy seem to like form kind of over her head, and it's as if there's these like almost like these like energy like kind of like small like energy spears almost like come down to like stab her basically in the head. But as soon as they kind of get like they seem to stop right above her head and then fracture into pieces and fall away. So what you did roll on was Crown of Madness. However, she's immune to being charmed, so it doesn't work.
Oh.
You fucking baka-ass piece of shit!
You tell him. That's awesome. Go, Sudoku.
Chad.
He's going to take his gun and shoot Zepha. What a surprise.
Yeah, that's not miss.
Go
Oh.
consistent.
Speaking of...
God damn, what the fuck? That's bullshit.
Whoa!
That's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking cursed, my dude.
You missed.
Chad, Clay is gonna get out of the fire, do the same thing.
Quaid's like, wow, you suck, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, literally.
They're
all of those
opposites.
hit. Yeah,
Wasn't
all
it
of-
last time Nightshade was the one who fucked up?
Yeah. Okay, those all hit.
Thank you. It's great to be me, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh, if it was 777, oh damn it.
Okay, that's 19.
Yay, 19 points of damage. Okay, now I use Action Surge as Clay
Okay.
to make up for that lot of damage. Fuck.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the 11 doesn't hit, but the other two.
What's up with all these sevens? Is that my lucky number?
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, guns.
Alright, Eldon, it is your turn. You are still hasted.
Alright, take aim and fire! Take aim, recock, and fire!
Oh,
It was one of them.
Yes, the first one hits. So that's 24 damage. Okay, well, you all grouped up in a nice little bundle.
Uh-oh.
So Zephyr is
Yeah,
once again
no.
going to use Fireball. And it is going to hit everyone except Entrapta, Tulip, and Anna.
Okay.
Eggs are not supposed to be boiled twice.
That damage. Oh,
Ah,
okay.
shit.
Eldon takes
Eldon
nothing.
is-
Oh!
Oh!
Okay.
That was Chad.
If you get a nat 20, it's nothing.
This is Nightshade.
Yeah.
you
Okay, still.
Nightshade takes
Ooh,
25.
pretty solid. Yeah.
Okay.
No failures allowed. No failures allowed.
Whoever that is takes 50 damage.
That's oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Whoever
Okay.
that is takes 25 damage.
Amazing. Nereid, you better not be fucking dead. Everything's falling apart. Oh god damn it, Nereid's down.
What?
Here, I'll mark that with the next.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're down, but you're not disintegrated. Okay.
Yeah, down but not disintegrated.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta
Thought
take
of
what
the
you get.
worst image.
Ugh. Okay, now I gotta roll my people. Okay, Hera takes... Wait, is it 18 DC? Yeah. Okay, so Hera takes 25.
Wait, Nereid, this is fucked up, but I thought of this gif that I just posted.
Wait, let's see it.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, Aaron!
Damn!
Okay, Armala fails,
I'm sorry.
but Armala is resistant anyway.
Oh.
That's a little mean.
Okay,
Mhm.
Drawley's
I appreciate the humor.
gone. The drone is gone. Adora's gone. Katra needs to roll.
Ooh, girl, with that +9. What are you doing?
Katra is down.
No!
Mm.
She actually had 26 health, so...
Jesus.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait! No, because of Rogue.
Oh.
So, no, they have 1 health. Never mind.
What
Dang.
no? Yo.
Okay, Tulip is out of range, but Ricky's gonna have to roll. Oh, Ricky.
Come on, you egg. Cool.
Okay, Ricky takes half. Ricky would have died if he failed. Okay. And then, Zephyr's going to launch Eldritch Blast at Anna.
Yeah.
Seeing what happened with that.
All right, that one's hitting. Those are all hitting.
They all hit. Okay.
11.
21
Okay. We are in single digits.
Bro.
Well, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Also, is
Great.
Blink a concentration?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It lasts for 1 minute, but it's not concentration. So yeah, okay. So that's 10 rounds. It'll last.
Yeah, it's only been. This is round 3.
This is
actually. Yeah.
I really don't want to, but we're gonna use a potion. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we are doing the Supreme Healing Potion. It's gonna be 10d4 plus 20. Let's go. Okay.
Wait. Let me double check something.
Oh!
Yep, Despoiler of Life works on potions. Okay.
So is this a reaction that she's doing?
Yeah, you healed 24.
Okay.
No, wait. 34.
30.
Wait. I can't.
Just 30.
It's 30. Yeah, it's 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Heal 30.
Well, fuck you! I'm feeling smothered by your presence.
Okay.
Okay, Anna's gonna move over here. Sure. Alright, the end of Anna's turn, she rolls to stay here.
That's so sad.
I know.
Okay. Arvala's just gonna try to hit again, see if they can get a smite in. Okay, those both hit, and yeah, I'm gonna roll for smite again, level 3. Okay, that's 46 damage.
Oh?
Yes.
Okay. Interruptor is going to move. It's actually kind of an awkward position. What are we with the Q? Are we out? No, we're not. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we have a bunch.
Okay. Damn it. The one thing that I think that it would be nice for a trap to be able to do, it's just the range of it's weird. I guess they're gonna get another firebolt. I don't know what else to do at this range. Okay, well, that hits. Okay, 11 damage.
Ready?
Ricky is gonna try to
hurting.
Gonna. Oh yeah, well, Okay, Ricky is going to do... Oh, wait, because Nereid is down, does your max healing thing not apply anymore?
Oh.
Let me check if it's concentration. Something tells me it is, because that's usually how cleric spells work.
Oh, wait, does Ricky have... What's it?
God damn it. Yeah, it is concentration, unfortunately.
Okay.
I mean,
Ricky's gonna come up to Nereid and stabilize.
Hooray!
So, Is the role that they're supposed to do a medicine check, or is that just sort of like a...
Yeah, it's a medicine check.
Yeah, it's a medicine check.
Made
I
us
forget what the DC was, but yeah.
It's 10 usually.
Well, he rolled an 8, so...
Damn it!
Oh! Ricky!
He's trying. He's failing, but he's trying. Okay. Tulip.
Shit. Okay.
Tulip's
Could've
actually
just
gonna
grabbed
run
him.
up.
Potion out of my bag.
Oh my god.
Tulip's gonna go for the smack. And wait,
Oh.
does this go twice? This does go twice.
Smack.
Okay.
Her in the face. Yes. Yeah, okay.
I thought you said snack, and I further confirming that I'm a fat ass.
I will take a snack to the face. Gimme.
Okay, they take 9 damage.
Zeppa's like uses her void action to throw a Twinkie in on her.
We interrupt this battle to refuel.
For lunch break in the middle of like the fate of the galaxy.
All right. We're gonna.
Ooh,
now
void time.
Zeph's making another roll. Oh, and the fire back here is gone at this point.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Wait. Also, because Nereid is down, the move Earth is also gone.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So let me get my numbers right. Hold on. 1. Wait, I can't math. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we've lost Adora, Drolly, and the drone.
Right. And Nereid's down.
Yeah.
And Katra's down.
No,
Oh wait, no,
Catra's
she's not.
at 1.
No, she had 1 HP because
Yeah,
she was
I
evaded.
just remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, another 3. Wait. Oh wait, really? That's just fucking mean.
Mm.
She snipes Catra.
Oh no.
Oh!
Catra thought she had
I know,
survived by the
1
skin of her
HP.
teeth.
That's mean. Okay, well, Catra's gone.
No, I'm like,
Ugh.
no, Katra.
Okay,
Oh.
Nereid, you need to do a death save.
Fuck you!
Is that a pass?
What is that?
Is it a 10 pass?
Yeah, I think 10 or higher passes.
I'll say it passes.
Okay.
Good lord.
2 digits seems nice, so.
Yeah, okay. Hera is going to come over to you. And
Okay, yeah,
actually
10 does pass.
And it's going to use Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Okay, so Zephyr is going to use the reaction to have it do minimum, but this
Wait,
means...
does she get reaction like every single turn?
It's like a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm juggling a lot of things, okay? I'm
I
trying to
know,
make this
I know.
work, okay. I know. So that's... But, it'll be 4. You're at 4 HP.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you're not down anymore.
Yay.
And let's see, does she have anything to do on the bonus action? Really? No, not really. Okay, that's her turn then. Okay, Sudoku, it's your turn.
Oh
Alright,
my god.
Yeah, Sudoku's gonna cast an Eldritch Blast with her cool cat wand.
Mm-hmm.
21.
That's a hit.
So 15 for Eldritch Blast. And then 4 extra necrotic. Second Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah. Okay, that hits, yep.
11 plus 2 necrotic.
Okay. Solid. Chad.
Chad is going to take shots at Zephyr with the gun. Actually, let me think about this. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to only use the rifle, so I still have my bonus action left. So we'll do that first.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh,
Well, the first one hits at least.
yeah, first one hits. So
For 7. 7 is my lucky number.
Yeah, really.
oh. I'm gonna roll.
Ew.
I'm gonna roll a d4. If it's a 1, you hit Ricky. 2, you hit Armala. 3, you hit Tulip. 4, you hit Anna. You hit Armala.
Okay, she can take it.
What's the
Yeah, I
Just-
think she's
Yeah.
damage?
Damage will be. Of course, it's
higher.
higher.
Chad.
Never changes. Okay, bonus action.
Bonus action would be to use the help action for military students on. Okay, no, I don't want to be a cheap ass and use it on Clay, so I'll use it on. My mind blank. Sudoku, cat girl. Which means you
girl.
get advantage. Your next attack, you get advantage.
Hey!
And yeah, that's gonna end his turn.
Okay.
And I think Clay is gonna actually use his supreme healing potion, and that's 30 health, right? Because of
Yeah.
okay. Still, that's more than enough.
Zip.
Okay, and just a pew.
That missed.
Oh yeah.
It's a miss. Okay,
It's a miss.
damn it.
Okay, Eldon, still hasted.
All right. Take aim. Fire.
Ooh.
Oh.
Take aim.
Oh my
Fire.
god.
Oh, fuck!
Okay, god damn. Let's map
Fancy
that.
rifle.
Holy shit!
You might have passed the 3-digit barrier.
That is delicious.
Yeah, really.
Hold on, I'm counting.
And you
The
can
first one is 34 times 2
30
for 68.
and then it's 28.
And then
So that's 50.
Oh, that 19
Wait, 60.
crit came in handy.
It's 62 without the crit, right? In total?
Oh.
34 plus 28, yeah.
You did 124 damage.
Jesus Christ.
New high score.
Wow. Okay, dang.
That's sneak attack.
That's more than
Yeah,
the
we
next
nailed
do.
Actually, yes. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
We should have just sent Eldon out there like on spacewalk to do battle with Zelenia.
Fucking.
It's like, I have a
Bro.
planet. What do you
Anti-rifle.
have? An Eldon.
We have an Eldon.
One of our least
Anti-rifle.
imposing, teammates other than Anna, and it's, it's just like, who is the, boss of this entire team? Points to Eldon, who just kind of waves. Hello, can I see your ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, gotta do this.
Zephyr is going to move, provoking attacks of opportunity.
I don't trust you.
And literally just ignoring Entrapped it because not worth your time. Okay, so attack of opportunity and attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Do those both hit? Those both hit. Okay, 9 is 13 damage, 22 damage. And then, this is really unfortunate for all of you. You are all, except Entrapta, in range of a fireball.
Oh, fuck!
Bring it on.
Ugh.
Damage.
37, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Nereid, if there
Let's
was
see.
ever a time for you to be good at Dex.
Yeah, come on. We need to pass
Okay.
this.
Nope.
Oh my
You're
god.
s-
Nightshade.
You rolled
was so-
better, but
Nereid
not.
was so close.
Just right there, right there.
Mhm.
Sudoku, yay!
Okay, so yeah, so Nereid takes 37 damage.
Ha
Goes
ha
down
ha!
again.
I
The
haven't
rest
seen
of you
Wow.
take 18 damage.
Nah.
Okay, and then we have Hera, Ricky, Armala, Tulip. Okay. Hera. Damn. Okay. What did I say? 18?
Yeah.
18.
Hera's at 1 HP.
Alright, she can be
Eh.
voided next.
No!
Armala.
We are running out of friends.
Okay, Armala is taking half anyway because resistance.
Oh.
Tulip and then Ricky. No. Okay, 37 damage. When did Tulip get a temporary HP? That doesn't look right. Okay,
Oh.
Ricky. Oh, come on, Ricky. No, Ricky's down.
No!
Uh-oh.
Okay, Ricky is down.
No, the boy!
Okay.
Do we have, question to the rest of us, do we have any AoE healing other than Ricky?
No.
We might not.
No, I just have individual healing.
Yeah. Well.
Anna,
None of us started out as a healer.
All right. So.
Oh wait, hold on, I forgot
hmm.
something. They're gonna actually, just for pure vindictive spite. Well, not spite, more actually, I guess strategy. They're gonna turn around and Eldritch Blast and Trap it 3 times.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
No! Eat shit, bitch!
Well, hold on. Might not matter. Okay. 7 damage.
Ew.
Okay, oh, that's just enough for Entrapta to drop to 0.
Damn it.
Oh.
Which also means Eldon is now no longer hasted.
Okay.
And then the last one is, okay, that was a one. So, oh, okay, you know what? I'll behave. Okay, another 7. All right, I'm good with the 7s too, apparently. So somehow they'll hit themselves for 7 damage. Okay, Anna, now it's
Wait.
Huh?
Can it be that somehow, like, the magic or, like, you know, energies in this area are kind of warped in that moment, and that 7, instead of hitting herself, it is 7 to heal one of us? Like, she tried to target one of us, but, like, the energies were warped at that moment.
Flip a coin. If it's a 2, yes. If it's a 1, no.
Okay.
Roll a D
2!
something.
Okay.
Yeah!
So then I guess I'll randomly roll. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, her
1,
third one,
2,
she
3.
tried to attack one of us with the final Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll a 9. 1 Anna, 2 Tulip, 3 Armala, 4 Eldon, 5 Hera, 6. Wait, is Hera down? No, Hera's at 1. Okay.
Hera's at 1,
Yeah,
I think.
6 Nereid, 7. Just in the J sort of shape or whatever, upside down, opposite J. So whatever.
Yeah.
Anna, you get healed by 7 HP.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Ideally, it was Ricky, but sure.
Oh, I wasn't counting Ricky. Oh, okay. I rolled a 1, so even if I had Ricky in the rotation, a 1 wouldn't have been Ricky. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, now it's your turn.
Okay. Anna wants to try and drive a mental dagger into her mind. So she is using Blex Psychic Lance. So Zephyr the First must make an intelligence saving throw.
She succeeds.
Alright, she will take half damage.
Okay.
So it will be, psychic damage.
Yep.
And she will avoid being incapacitated, unfortunately. We're going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to end the turn with a d20.
Oh my God.
I am still here!
That's so sad. You failed like...
Stop!
What, have you failed 5 rolls
Every single
now at
time,
this point?
5 times.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Man.
Okay. Armal is gonna run over. And... gonna go for... the hits. First one misses, second one hits, and we're gonna be doing a smite on this. Let me make sure how high. I think she's out of 3s. She's out of 3s. She has to do 2s. Okay. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, 2. Okay, so that's 8 plus 19 is 27 damage. Okay, and Trapta is making a death save.
Yeah.
That was a
Ooh,
failure.
girl.
Okay, Ricky's making a death save.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's a success. Tulip is... what is Tulip gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Thunder Gauntlets again. Oh. Okay, first one hits. 13. Oh!
Ew.
They hit Armala for 7.
That thing from the thunder that's like targeted at disadvantage,
Mhm.
is she immune to that?
Well, because so far... Well, oh, right, because the Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
We see you.
Okay. Void time.
Oh.
Wait, oh, no, I miscounted. Well, okay. Still... Wait, actually, wait. Oh my god, it happened again. Okay. The vaporizing blast destroys Hera. Someone else who's at 1 HP.
Who's at 1 HP right now? Because they're cursed. Good.
Nobody on my end.
Okay. We just got a few at 0.
Yeah, 2. Well, yeah, 0 or negative. Okay, Nereid.
So my laptop crapped out. So somebody's gonna have to roll Nereid's death save.
Oh yeah, because you got okay.
Yeah, because I got put back down.
I got you.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, someone else do that. I have too many things open.
Yeah.
I don't want
Alright,
on my
so
conscience.
Okay, so 1d20.
Yep,
Yeah.
just a d20.
Oh yeah, you don't have. Yeah, you don't have to click a thing.
5.
Okay, that's a fail.
I go blasting off again.
Okay.
Oh,
Sudoku.
We're running out of friends.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
God damn it. I guess I'll just roll 2. No, actually, no. I'm gonna roll another blight.
Okay. How much? Do you know how much damage that is? Well, here I can look.
think
It's fifth level blight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's. Oh my god, why is this site so slow to load sometimes?
Maybe because you have like 2 instances with like 50 things open.
No. This is the wiki.
Oh, the
Okay,
wiki.
it's 9d8 damage, and what's the spell save DC? Do you remember what your spell save DC is?
17.
Sudoku? Okay. And this is Constitution? Yeah, okay.
For Blight, yes.
Yes, okay.
Ooh, a 12.
42 damage. And yep.
Is she succeeding?
No.
Whoa!
Excellent.
Good. Anakin, good. Kill him.
Wait.
Kill him now.
Okay. They're still up though. What's with the happy face in the corner?
Oh, that's just. Okay, no, leave that there. That was just a marker for me.
Okay. Well, Chad. Well, okay. How about this though? Do you want Sudoku to move?
No, I'll just leave her where she is.
Okay. Chad.
Okay, he's gonna back up a bit. Oh, okay, that's not it. He's gonna back up over here, and I should be in range. Okay, I should be. Yeah, I'm still in range. That where the happy face is, that's the marker where I'm going to fire the grenade launcher. We're gonna see what this thing can do.
Oh.
And yes, it's gonna hit Tulip and Armala, but Armala can handle it, and Tulip's a big boy girl thing, mech, and purposefully
this-
away to. Huh?
How would this affect Entraptus since they're down? Because you can take damage when you're down, right?
I will
Yeah.
leave that.
I mean, normally it means... Yeah, I mean, if you take damage, it usually just means you get an automatic failure. Like one failure. But
Okay. Well,
But we're gonna. Well,
does it
I'm afraid-
have to get Tulip? Because if you go down a little bit, it could just be, the same level as Zephyr.
Sure. Yeah, okay, fine. Then I'll do it below the smiley face.
Okay, yeah.
Fire the
But
grenade
it would
launcher
still-
down
it would
there.
Still hit Entrapta though. Are you sure you want to do that?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and this
Okay.
bitch needs to go down.
Okay.
We must commit.
Get commit. It is an 11 from Zephyr.
They're going to succeed.
They still have it.
So that's 14 damage on Zephyr.
Pistol.
Hold on.
Oh.
Armala has to roll.
Oh,
Nice 0.
but they're
okay.
resistant to
But
fire,
it's
aren't they?
resistant, so yes, that'll be I'll even be extra nice and have it round down for Armala. Even though it rounded up for Zephyr. They're still up. Not great. Okay.
Zephyr
alright.
or Armala?
Armala.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, they're both. Well, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay, do your pistol.
Pistol! Damn it.
You miss.
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have Nightshade. Oh man, what do I want him to do? I didn't think this far ahead. I should have. Okay, fine. You know what? We didn't do anything. What was the bending the reality?
That
roll
I was
again?
gonna say, do
Okay,
it.
562.
Roll
All right.
1d562. Okay, Clayton is just gonna concentrate. He's just gonna murder himself. Grenade launcher, grenade launcher, grenade launcher.
Cool. Wait,
What
is that-
was the first one?
Yeah, wait, is that like almost the exact same thing that Julie rolled earlier?
What did Nereid roll a long time ago?
It's not the same.
467 is what she rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's-
I was like, it's
But
close.
Close.
Okay.
Wait.
All right, let's see.
Okay,
Ah,
wait, this is gonna be weird. Hold on.
What?
How the fuck is this gonna
Chad wins the game. The end. I mean, Clayton wins the game.
No. I'm gonna have to think about this one. How this is gonna work.
Ow. So it's really good or really bad?
Let me put it this way: it's not a combat spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I mean, I did a thing that wasn't combat, which was reading the mind.
Right, I know. So I'm trying to think of is there a way that this can work where it still does something?
This music goes on in Clayton's head.
Here we go. We're going to do some killing of the Emperor today.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna want you to roll
Yeah, rolling.
a...
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4... Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. We're rolling. Oh, d3. We got 3 out of that 6. Halfway.
What the fuck is this?
Only halfway there.
I've been on a prayer.
I see we've moved on from Backstreet Boys to Bon
Okay.
Jovi. I think that's Bon Jovi.
Yep, that's Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, it was okay. Go on.
What would Clayton want to tell Zephyr the First right now?
What would Clayton want to tell Zephyr the First?
What is something that a brief sentence that could be used to basically say something or yell at her or something like that?
Huh. If you want to die so bad, why don't you use that sword on yourself?
Okay, so what happens is over Zephyr's, near Zephyr's head, seemingly out of nowhere, you just see a mouth form in the middle of nothing, and it says that phrase and then disappears.
Oh,
Okay.
what a
no.
troll.
So okay,
Magic
so,
mouth.
So you rolled guards and wards, which is supposed to be basically a thing where you're in some building or location and you do a bunch of shit to change the environment or whatever. And so but there's a bunch of different options for what can happen, and then so I had you rolled within those options, and then you rolled the magic mouth option. So, yeah.
Well,
It
last
sounded
time I tried.
Yeah, there were options for fog cloud and shit like that.
Oh wait, no, you said the void thing. Okay, never mind. Come on.
Well, okay.
No, yeah, because I thought I could use my pistol, but then you said the void thing took the action.
Yeah, it's
and
actually
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move if you want to move.
Beep.
Okay. Okay, Eldon.
Eldon, alright. Tried and true.
You are not hasted.
Fancy
keep that in
rifle.
mind.
Aim and fancy rifle.
Okay, you hit with a 24, so that's 29 damage.
Alright, yeah, recock and wait for my next turn.
Okay, are you... Right. I'm pretty sure you're all still in fireball range, except for Anna. And... Yep, okay, so 4 of you are getting a fireball.
Bring it on.
Hey, come on. 40.
Okay, so Sudoku,
Yeah, whoa.
Eldon, Chad, and Nightshade.
Chad, fuck.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay,
Ooh.
and okay, Clay,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
okay, Eldon once again takes nothing. The rest of you take 44 damage.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sudoku's down.
Okay,
Oh,
so
jeez.
Chad is down, and Clay has 3 health left.
Jeez.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting fucked.
I will say, well, you're not doomed.
Mhm.
And then they are going to actually... They're going to strike at Armala.
Oh.
Yes, they're going to shoot some Eldritch Blast. Actually, starting against Armala. I think that's a miss, right? What is Armala? Yeah, 19, okay. Don't click the wrong thing. Oh. Okay, they completely missed.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, Anna.
Okay. It's either, I'm thinking like, there's potential for just chip damage or potential for something better. I think I am channeling the void and rolling the D562. Because there are not many good options here.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna do it. Anna, focuses and her eyebrows go into a scowl as she is, intensely concentrating on the energy. And it is a really, really early spell. It is 15.
This actually could be good, considering how I ordered this.
Okay.
Okay, this is interesting. This is a melee attack. So I'll let you move up. I'll let you move up to do it.
Yeah, she feels her hands tingling with energy.
Okay.
And she goes into the other side of Zephyr.
Okay. Let's see, and you are... Okay, so yeah, roll a d20 plus 7.
Okay. A 23.
That hits. Okay, so you in terms of damage, so you actually go, yeah, I'll say for like a hit or whatever, punch. So you actually manifest a green fire basically around your fist. And you go in for a punch, and so roll, I'll say this is a d4 plus whatever your strength is like just standard damage.
Oh my, probably.
but
so, okay.
There's more to it.
Yeah.
You got it?
So what did you say? I was D4 plus 0 plus something? Or
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear if there was anything.
I was going to have you roll the D4 first, but I guess you could do it all at once. It's a D8.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, now do a D8.
Ew.
Okay. So you rolled Green Flame Blade, the cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I scaled it. I'm scaling the cantrips as if like your levels, you know what it is. So, yeah. So this was
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So cantrips,
right.
even though they're at the beginning of the list, they're actually not like necessarily like bad. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Armala's gonna go for more attacks.
Wait, I need to roll a d20.
Oh right. Are you going to escape? You blink.
It
away.
is to escape.
Oh, finally.
No. But I'm blinking away after seeing the carnage left behind on the other side, but it is a 16.
Ugh, only one of those hits. Okay, well, let's do another smite. Level 2 smite. Okay, so that's 12 damage plus 16. Okay, 28 damage. Okay, Zephyr is starting to look fairly weak at this point.
Time.
And Entrapta has to make a death save.
Come on, Entrapta.
Well.
Her body fades away into nothing.
Oh.
No!
Ricky has to make a death save.
No!
Ricky.
Oh.
Ricky gets a failure.
Oh.
Tulip is going for punchies. Both hit. 21 damage. Okay, void time. Anna is... Oh yeah, so Anna, okay, let me explain. So I figured out what to do for this.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. You appear at a place you've seen a few times now. Basically a sort of kind of rocky area that seems to kind of transition into impossible geometry and in the distance, and there's a campfire in front of you. You do not see any beings.
Infinitely more peaceful than where you were.
This is the place with the 4 spirits or whatever?
Yes, that is the place you recognize.
Okay. Anna calls out. Calls out and says, "The spirits, light, dark, solid, mist, anyone here? If you're around, I need your assistance."
You currently do not hear a response.
Okay. Yeah, and basically in that area, Anna, would be trying to run around that area to see if anyone is around.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Zeph is going to manifest power of the void and is going to annihilate Nightshade.
Oh!
Come on, Nightshade! Defense!
Nightshade is annihilated.
Nightshade.
Nereid, death save.
You need me to roll it for you, Julie? Or somebody else?
No, I got it. I had to switch. I had to switch browsers because not working.
No.
Fuck! Second death save or second failure.
Oh.
Okay. Sudoku. Death save.
Time to make a death save. Time to visit the big cool cat in the sky. Oh shit!
Success.
No.
Okay, success.
Success.
Oh.
Chad, death save.
Okay.
Success. Eldon.
Eldon, hoping this will end it. Take aim. Hold on a second. Hoping this will end it. He will take aim at Zeph the First and fire.
Ooh.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that hits. That does 25.
Okay.
Okay, it's looking weak.
Cool.
They are going to actually strike with just sword attacks at Tulip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first hit does 16 damage. Second hit. Is that a miss? That is a miss. Okay.
Ooh.
And is then going to try to Eldritch Blast Armala. Miss. Oh no. Okay.
No.
We are running out of friends.
Okay,
No.
20 damage. Armala is down.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Man, when this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eyes twitching.
Anna, it's your turn.
So Anna comes back in an unoccupied space 10 feet away. She's gonna come over here. And she just sees the field littered with people down and or gone. She only sees Tulip and Eldon alive?
Yes.
Oh my god. Alright. Anna is gonna...
You do see Zephyr struggling.
Yeah. We're going to go in for another lance. We're using 5th level spell slot. Bumping it up. Gotta cut into that brain. It's already in pain. Sever it further. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay, it passes. It is 11 psychic damage.
Still up. This is so fucking close.
Okay.
No.
Legitimately, this is unbelievably close. I can't believe.
Don't tell me those things.
Oh,
Anna rolls a d20 at the end of her turn, and she fades away.
Okay.
Oh.
Armala has to make a death save. And she fails. Ricky has to make a death save.
No!
Oh, Ricky, not one.
Oh.
I believe for consistency's sake, because I remember earlier Eldon had to make death saves quite a while ago and rolled a nat 1, and I had it where the nat 1 was not 2 failures. So I'm going to be consistent and have that also not be 2 failures. So Ricky is still not gone completely.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Tulip is making 2 attacks. Oh, fuck.
Tulip is
Both
missing. And the void is back.
Zephyr destroys Tulip.
Eldon, you need a crit right now, please.
Really?
That's a hitter.
Nereid, you need a death save.
Oh my god.
Fuck me. God damn it. Nereid, you dumb bitch.
No!
No! Nereid is dead.
Nereid fades out.
Oh.
Sudoku.
Okay.
Success. Is that 2 successes or 3?
2.
Okay. Chad?
Wake up, Chad! Wake up!
I believe that's also 2 successes now.
Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Eldon.
No
Hey,
pressure.
Come on,
Kane.
Eldon.
Hopefully
It's
for the
just
last
the fate of
time.
the galaxy. It's just the fate of the galaxy, like at stake.
Fire!
You know, Eldon?
No!
Aim, please.
That's an
I
aim.
did, I said.
Yes, okay. That's... Holy fuck.
Oh my fucking god.
Anna? You better hit. I'm gonna say that
Oh
right now.
my lord.
Like
I'm
one
just gonna...
health left.
Yeah, okay. Well, there is one living target in front of her.
Oh my god.
Wow, one, okay.
Oh, 1 force.
1
Okay.
damage for that. So that was the Eldritch Blast, but then they're gonna move up to attack you. So you take 1 damage to the Eldritch Blast, and then they're going to actually try to attack you with the sword. And I believe a 26 is gonna hit you.
Oh.
Okay, that's 34 damage plus the 1, so 35 total damage taken.
Damn.
Okay. Anna.
Okay. Anna comes back into an unoccupied space 10 feet away. She notices Nereid's body is gone. And she is she's using all her unbridled rage to press mentally this really sharp sickle and dagger straight into Zepha's mind. It is another Black Psychic Lance. She must make an intelligence saving throw. Does she fail?
13.
How did you kill her?
Anna, in her mind, is being Nurse Ratchet and holding multiple scalpels and basically running into this, I guess, corridor. I'm just imagining this is like in a medical hallway or something. And Anna is holding bloodied scalpels and just furiously swinging them back and forth as she runs straight head on into Zepha's mind.
It took me a minute to get the reference. Whether you're making like, wait, who's Nurse Ratchet? And like,
Zepha,
Yeah.
as with this mental strike again, there doesn't really even seem, if someone was observing this from the outside, it would just look as if nothing really happens. But then all of a sudden, Zepha sort of jerks and kind of collapses down and kind of glances back at Anna for a second.
Anna just says, "Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?"
You did it.
Your pain is over. It ends now. Slash.
And Zepha's body disintegrates.
Uh-huh.
And with that,
Yeah,
we're going to take a break.
Oh my god!
Corey is going to get some alcoholic fortification. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm stuffing a brownie in
Okay,
my
so I'm just going to
mouth.
tell you this
Give me
right
a
now. So, you know how I said I was going to beef up Zepha's health a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
I
little
gave
bit.
Zepha 1,000 HP.
Jeez.
Okay.
And that before that Anna, that before that last turn, she had 2.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
That's how fucking close that was. Holy shit.
Most
Oh my god. Okay.
ever we have yet.
We come back. So Zepha's body has disintegrated. Anna and Eldon, you remain up, aware, sapient. You see Armala, Ricky, Sudoku, and Chad lying nearby. Everyone else is gone.
Shit, are they okay? Like, we gotta attend to them as soon as possible. And Anna's gonna go towards Chad right now.
I'm going to go for... Wait, so is Sudoku still there?
Sudoku,
Yeah.
Chad, Armala, and Ricky.
All right, I'm going to go towards Sudoku and roll... and yeah, do... Right, like, was it... Yeah, I'll do a Supreme Med Spray. So that's okay. Let's do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
Anna's gonna force the Supreme Healing Potion down your throat, Chad. So you better take it.
Not that I have a choice. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that it? Wait, is that yours? Okay, so I have.
That's
get-
mine.
All right,
Okay,
Julie
49 health,
Sudoku
okay.
gets 28 health back and
Hey.
stable.
Chad
Cool.
gets 49 health back.
Nice.
It's done.
Yeah,
She's gone.
I'm gonna go and heal Armala. Oh, we have Armala's left, right?
Yeah. There's
Armala
Armala and Ricky.
Yeah.
And I actually
Armala.
don't have any more healing stuff, so Anna will say
Okay.
that.
I do. Okay, so for Armala, she gets 30. Armala gets 32 health back.
Okay.
And then Ricky is
Hello. Hi.
that Is that the correct? Yep. All right.
32. Okay.
32 is for Armala, and also 32 for.
Or oh wait, no, you forgot the
Slash roll.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, 41.
41 for Ricky.
Okay. Did Friends win?
Friends won, Ricky.
Oh, Ricky happy. Ricky just sort of like kind of over dramatically kind of flops over, but like still awake, conscious.
Flipping the omelet. Okay.
Armala
Chat's
sort
gonna
of
Eldon's gonna go and like kind of either like hold Sudoku's hand or like hug her, something like that, something comforting like that.
Yeah, Sudoku's looking down, just looking down at her paws or her hands, and is just like beans.
Chad's sitting up. He's catching his breath. He's looking around. Then he's gonna look to Anna. Where's Clayton?
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure Anna didn't actually see in that moment what happened, but Anna will just say, well, one moment I was here and one moment he disappeared. I can only imagine.
Tell me where he is. Anyone
I
know
didn't
where
see it
he
with
is?
my own eyes.
Any one of you know? Anyone of you seen him?
Was Armala up when he was taken out?
Yeah, I think Armala's been up the whole time.
Well, she dropped it like one of the last 2 turns, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think she was still up when Clayton went down.
Okay.
Yeah, because it went Clayton, then Tulip was voided, and I think there was a moment when Tulip and Armala were flanking. So
yeah, okay. Armala will sort of stagger up, pulling up herself with like her shield driver. He was disintegrated with Myriad and everyone else. She looks over it.
Drawley.
It looks at Drawley and Eldon. So,
Drawley.
You 2 short ones did it, huh?
Did you just
Eldon
compare me with the Drawley?
that's Anna Armala, and she was the one who delivered the final blow. I don't know, like, how did you do it? I didn't see what happened. And all of a sudden, she was standing there, still holding her ground, and then she fell and said that you did it.
Her mind was the weakest part. It was her one vulnerability. She had, been able to survive so long with all the medical technology, unable to be killed, but cutting through her mind did the trick. In the end, so what was that? Sorry.
I hope you made it hurt.
Oh, you bet.
Well, now what?
Yeah.
Now what?
Is it still pure white all around us?
You still, on a roll a perception check.
Now I need to wipe my glasses clean and see if I can find a way out of here. 17.
Okay. It takes a while. You're all just kind of staring around, not really knowing what to do, and seeing nothing around you. But then, Anna, you feel a sensation as if someone's like. This is gonna sound weird. It's as if someone like was tapping your shoulder, except it's like as if they're like inside your mind.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Wait, you guys feel that?
Feel what?
Prodding my mind. Someone's poking at my brain.
Because we can feel what's in your brain. Yeah.
If you
are you
guys feel
okay?
your own brains, I don't know.
I don't feel anything. Are you okay? Do you need to sit down? I don't think I have any more med spray. So comments like worriedly.
I have
Sit
some.
on what? This void? Anna will try to lie down, I guess.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I feel this strange sensation too?
Well, no, but here I'll address it like right now. So
Okay.
So now this is something that, like, again, you all start to sort of hear this kind of in your minds, but it's I mean, you wouldn't really know this, but Anna, like, the voice is pretty clear, but the rest of you, it's kind of faint, although you can still hear it, and it's wait, this you seem familiar. There was something in this in the cries, the voice, and here, and but wait, now you're in here. You're on the 5th layer, but now you're in the 4th, and wait, but you are a 4th. But then all the rest are 3rds. This is so confusing. Oh, everything's all wrong. And with that, you see a form sort of start to manifest kind of between all of you.
Is it light or dark and solid or misty?
Is it a taco? Oh my god.
It's a form that seems to be made out of mist, of some sort of smoke vapor, and it looks vaguely feminine. And again, they look kind of just like not, but in terms of like size or whatever, they just look kind of to be about y'all, normal size and not very impressive. And it's you can't really like see a face, but they seem to be sort of kind of looking around at everyone. Why are all you here? That no, this isn't going to work at all. It's not how it's supposed to be. Oh, well, they're going to be all upset.
So we all see this figure?
You all see this.
Okay. And we all hear it.
Okay.
You're all hearing this.
Who's going to be upset?
Well, I don't really know how to describe it for you to understand. I mean,
describe it the best you can.
You're kind of people use these things called names, and that's not really something that's done usually, because you just know a person. I'm sorry, I'm being really not helpful.
Out with it.
I guess, well, if we were to pick a name, this culture has okay, this name works. I'm Fermi.
Fermi. It's
and
nice to meet you.
I'm the 7th layer being who's the embodiment of time, and you people call it the weak nuclear force. That's kind of degrading, to be honest. But okay, whatever. It's just a name. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not insulted. It's okay. But yeah, you're not supposed to be here. This is not how it's supposed to go.
Well, we ended up here.
The time stream is not. It's out of sync somehow.
And where are we supposed to be?
Well, you're all supposed to be dead. Erased completely.
Well,
is there?
Sorry.
Oh,
just shaking his head, smiling, and shrugs.
Not all of us.
Oh. And
is there a timeline where we are not dead? Because if so, that is where we would like to go.
Well, yeah. Of course, there's a bunch of timelines, especially for the 3rd layer. I mean, there's almost an infinite number to the incident. Anyway, but that's not the way that it's supposed to be. I mean, everyone's supposed to always say, you gotta follow the rules, and the destiny and fate says what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to go, or else
slow down, Fermi.
Get upset.
You speak of things like timelines and destiny and fate. And how we're supposed to not be dead? How we're supposed to be dead? What
Yes.
exactly do you mean?
I don't really know how else to explain it. I mean, there's the timeline that was set by those up above us, and it's supposed to go a certain way, or else the Higgs will get really, really mad. Oh, that's another name that I guess I have to pull out. Let's see, there's Higgs, and then there's Heisen, there's Faraday, and there's Ein, and there's me, and
Hi.
I would like to meet the me boson.
Julie, that did not pick up in Discord at all.
Well,
Oh no, are we having the issue again?
There we go.
no. I was just stupid and forgot to unmute. No, so Sudoku just like stomps her foot like an angry 2-year-old, and she's like, "Yeah, okay, that's boring. You know what's not boring? Going home."
Yeah, Elder kind of pats her shoulder and looks at the cloud person. Like, yeah, I'm with my friend on this one. Do you think you can help us home?
Well, I mean, things are already not the way they're supposed to be, and I guess a
The way they're supposed to be.
a little bit of time manipulation can be
Yeah.
okay, because it's
Eldon, like,
already not exactly the way it's supposed to be, so I guess a little bit more won't be that bad, and maybe Heisen won't notice and it'll be okay. But
maybe.
but if I sent you back, but if I just sent you back, well, you would just have the memories and thoughts of you were at the time, so everything would just repeat in the same way.
Mm.
But unless I sent you back with the same thoughts and memories that you have now, and I guess in order, well, wait,
What point would there be? You said it yourself, if I'm understanding you correctly, Femi, was it? You said that these things were supposed to play out a certain way. And if I'm understanding this correctly, you can send us back all you like, memories or no memories. It'll still lead us to this particular moment in time.
Well, yes,
Mm-hmm.
it should, but it didn't. So something's not correct. And well, I know that the one who seems to be the focus of this was that Zepha, the first lady. She was a she was a prime chrono constant, but
she was here, and then we killed her.
Yes, I can tell. I guess, well, if it's all based off of her, then if I send all of you back in the state that you are now, including her, then that would mean that at the time she would just disassociate because this is what's happened right now, and then, well, she's not there, so things would be different. I guess.
So you're saying she wasn't supposed to die? Oh, sorry, go on.
Different sounds good.
I can't. I don't know what's going to happen if this goes through. There's so many possibilities, but I guess this would not be one of them. And
so we were not supposed to kill her.
There, go, Chad. Go first.
No, so we were not supposed to kill her.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Anna.
Anna was literally just gonna say, all of this is racking my brain, and I can't really follow all of these threads, but I trust that the timeline you bring us to will be the right one.
Well, when you're from here. She's addressing Anna. The rest of these are all from the third layer, but you're. She sort of, again, you don't really see a face, but the head seems to kind of cock to the side. You're a fourth layer.
Me? What What does that mean exactly?
Well, here, this is the fourth layer of reality. Sort of just
So there are
gesturing.
layers of reality now.
Well, of course, there's 10 currently, and hopefully no more, because I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, really.
Because I've learned my lesson, and I won't just make any more.
Always good.
But after
Anna says, oh, sorry.
again after the incident. Just a friendly squabble between good friends. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. It's all one and done. You don't have to worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen about it. No, not at all.
Do you think this squabble between friends had anything to do with how catastrophically wrong our everything in the third layer went before we ended up here?
Oh, well, not to your present situation, no. I mean, it did severely damage the third layer beyond repair, but that's a completely different situation. That's not anything to do with you. You don't have to worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Hmm.
I have a handle on things. I do.
Do you?
It's my job too. So yes.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you're okay. So it's clearly not a good option to send us back without our memories of this place. I think I speak for everyone when we would all heartily prefer that after all of the hard work, blood, sweat, and much to come tears, tears to come, it took to take care of your your chronal constant. We would rather bring her back.
Even if we did, we had to see all of our friends die all over again.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, I can just make it so that again the six of you and her will be sent back with your current state of being intact. So you'll physically and mentally and emotionally and socially and constantly and metaphysically and pataphysically will all be the same as you are now, including her, which means you will just disassociate, and she just disintegrates in front of your eyes, and she'll like never exist, and that will
I
solve
could.
the problem, right? Yeah. Although I guess it might have a problem with the government, but that I mean that's I'm sure your
That's
people are all fine when it comes to dealing with human not human people problems.
Zelenia.
That's a thing that you third layer
Yes.
people are always good at dealing with, is a interpersonal conflict. It's a
That's
good
certainly
thing you can
that's
do.
certainly something we're good at making. Interpersonal people problems. And personally, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind watching her die again.
What about the
Minus.
people?
What about what?
Does it have to be just the six of us? You seem to be more powerful than we could imagine.
Yes, that is a true statement.
You have
No offense.
a handle on reality itself, it seems.
Well, just
Can you bend it
one
to our
aspect of
favor?
it, but yes, I do. What was your question?
Can you bring back people along with us?
Well, if I only bring you six, that means the rest of them, they will end up back in their states of being as they were back at the time, which would be still alive. They won't remember any of this, but they'll be alive.
If you could bring all of them back, then the Zeppa lady won't come back. Well, she'll come back with us, but then she'll immediately disassociate.
Yeah, see, if I bring all of you in your current states, then you will all
Mm-hmm.
have your memories and everything will be as if all of this happened. And if I don't bring the others back, then they will just be back because it's, back in the past and in the timeline, and then they will be as they were then. So they'll be alive and have their bodies and everything, but it's as if for them, none of this ever happened.
I think they can live with that. Eldon
That
casts
sounds
a look at the rest
acceptable.
of the group. Mm-hmm.
That sounds acceptable.
I think, yeah, they can live with that. The key point being, this Zepha lady, she dissociates from this timeline. As long as that happens.
Yes.
Is that correct
yes,
for me?
I can make that happen. I'll just have to be careful that the others don't notice.
Okay, well, best of luck.
Well, wait, if the other notices, what happens?
Well, I'd get in trouble, and they'd get mad at me.
But would the timeline still progress?
Yes, I'm the one in control of time, so unless they wouldn't be able to just get rid of me, so yes, the timeline would be fine. It's just well, some stuff might happen later on, but I don't know. I try to prevent it, but there's only one of me, and there's more of them, so.
Do you think it's worth the risk?
Well, should be your decision, shouldn't it?
Well, everything you laid out for us,
These other ones that we're trying to, keep this a secret from, are they more solid in shape? Are they glowing in light? Are they a dark shadow?
Oh yeah, I remember your presence. I felt it during that last meeting that we had. Yeah, that's the four of us, the four seventh layer beings who control the various forces of reality. Yep, that's us.
And normally you all get along.
Well,
but not now.
I don't. It's hard to say what normal is at any point. It's been complicated for a long time.
Well, what I saw was the light, the radiant energy, zipping through the solid figure as if they were attacking each other.
Well, Faraday's always
seemed like
so
there was
impulsive.
a quarrel.
Faraday's always so impulsive, always running on her emotions, and letting things only seeing things in the moment. And Heisen's always so stubborn, always steadfast in his ways. Just after all, again, he's the one who said that things have to be the way that they are, and decree the timeline and all that stuff. But even though I'm the one who's supposed to be control of time, and he shouldn't be the one telling me what to do, but well, he won the whole sixth layer debacle, so yeah. But this is not your problem. You shouldn't have to worry about this. Seventh layer beings have to deal with seventh layer beings, and it's not fair for me to put our responsibilities on other people. If you got dragged into this mess, regardless of us, then I guess it should be my duty to help you in the way that I can, despite any potential side effects this might have on me.
All right.
Yeah,
it sounds like. Go ahead.
Oh, if there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. But I think we're ready to go.
There's one more thing I want to ask.
Yes?
Who else is in the fourth layer?
Right now?
Like, what kind of beings live there?
Well, right now, nobody. Because of what happened.
What happened?
Is it the incident?
It was a side effect.
Okay.
And then people had to leave, but well, presumably that's what you had to do, right? I mean, I can tell you're clearly from this layer. Talking to Anna.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. I do remember kind of poking my head out of a void at some point in time, but I don't remember the specifics. Maybe it'll come back to me at some point.
I guess as long as everyone's safe and happy, then it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Seems like we've dispersed ourselves into these other layers, and we're just trying to find our way amongst the layers.
Yes, so... Okay, that's settled. Everything will be fine, right? Yes, everything will be just fine and dandy, and I'll do something good. Okay, so everyone, ready to go?
We're ready.
Yes, back to the third layer, please.
Whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this being seems to kind of focus in on themselves for a bit, and your vision, all of your visions goes cloudy and vague, and it's as if everything sort of dissolves in front of you before everything seems to reload. Give me 1 second here, actually.
Do we go back to the day one map where we first met each other? Hi, what's your name? Alistair.
Hold on. I just realized I should have done this earlier, but I'm bad and I didn't, so... Okay, and as you come back into view for where everything is, oh, ooh, wait, there's another thing too. Okay. Yeah. As everything settles back into view, you see yourselves in the House of Lords. You see the Scudam Queen's body collapsed in front of you. And you see, looking towards the north, you see Zal helping up both Zephyr the Seventh and Zephyr the First. But right as Zal seems to reach out her hand to help up Zephyr the First all of a sudden seems to get this look of realization, and right in front of your eyes, all of your eyes, her body seems to just dissolve away. And in the very last second, Anna, especially since you're the closest, you can see she looks at you, and you see a look of relief.
Does she smile? Okay.
Relief?
Anna waves goodbye. Yeah.
When this happens, immediately Zal and Zephyr the Seventh sort of jump back and are like, what just happened?
Anna looks back to the rest.
Zephyr the Seventh is like, what? Did that Scooter bitch do something?
Do any of you want to explain? My head hurts.
Alden's like, like something was, like this, like it was overdue. Let's see here. Let me see here, guys. So, great grandmother needed to rest. It's very trippy, Your Majesty. A lot has happened in no time at all, really. But rest assured, your again great grandmother is at peace, and we will come and everything is and we're going to be okay.
Just to keep in mind, to make sure everyone's on the same page right now, Clayton and Nereid are here, but they have no memory of anything that happened. It's as if, from their point of view, you just killed the Scudam Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the battle in the void and stuff, they don't remember that?
They don't remember anything. They don't remember anything past the Scudam Queen dying.
Oh. Okay. Nereid looks really surprised too. She's like, what the fuck? What?
Wow, this is
I mean, we know she's old as fuck, but like, what?
We'll explain later. Quick, we need to Okay, let's we need to shore up our defenses against the Scuda. Make sure that make sure that nothing make sure that they don't take the planet.
Well,
hold on a second. So still Nereid will run up to Zephyr the Seventh and just say, "Look, I don't have any fucking clue what's going on right now. All I know is that bitch is dead, and that we have contacts on Scuda that are willing to not destroy us. So let's get rid of the fuckers that are like invading us now, and then figure out what we're gonna do after that."
I think I know just what to do if you give me the time of day. Mind putting me over the comms so that all the forces can hear us?
Yeah.
Gonna smile.
Anna's gonna take a look around the room and see if there's like a connection port to an intercom.
Zephyr the Seventh will kind of shakily kind of walk forward, still seemingly very confused. I guess so. What are you going to say?
Just a little message to the little buggy friends who are still trying to raise hell on this planet of ours.
Eldon looks to Chad. Is this a good idea?
Probably not. But Clayton was always one to have his way.
Eldon just shrugs.
Anna says, well, he was the one who sliced open the Scuda Queen bitch, so I'd say he gets the rights.
By all means, he tips his hat. Oh, by the way, I hope y'all got the payment. Make it out of Clayton Hollowswift. Charmed.
No. Okay.
Sudoku walks up to Clayton and solemnly gives him a cool cat candy.
Much obliged, lady.
She'll just give a serious nod and then walk away.
Anna just wants to talk to Zephyr the Seventh. Go ahead. Say one thing just to calm her down, and Anna just says, "The quick and dirty explanation is we somehow got into a game of 5D chess with multiverse time travel. Think of it that way."
Zephyr does not look any less confused.
I was gonna say, and that is when Her Majesty continued to be even more perplexed.
Zal seems to suddenly kind of be pacing around, and as if she's getting some sort of like communication from somebody, and like kind of checking like a display on like a thing on her wrist, and and kind of looks up at everyone confused. All the data on the Grand Emperor, all of those scans, all of that information, that's gone. It's as if her entire being was erased.
Yes, she is gone from the timeline.
We
will explain.
Okay, let me just get on the comms.
All right.
Plug in.
Okay, fine.
Don't worry. Y'all won't regret this. Maybe you might. Well, I don't know.
Either way, I think we're going to be entertained.
Hear me, everybody who's fighting on Zelenia. People of the Empire. Why would you fight with the Empire? I don't know. But point aside, you guys, the Scuda you're fighting. Although I do have a message for you. Your queen is dead. I shot her betwixt the eyes, personally. So, your queen dead, y'all got nothing left to fight for. So why don't you just lay down your arms, and maybe this Empire that won't curb stomp you into mush. like we did to your Scooter Queen. And you know what? For a queen, she wasn't much of a fight. She died screaming like a squealing pig. She was like, "No, don't shoot me." And I was like, "No." So I took my guns and I shot her. And she did. And you're going to be dead too. If and you don't listen to what I have to say. I want you to go see your nearest Zelenian soldier. I see that there's a lot of them because Zelenia, they like to take all the shit. We all look different. We don't look like all Zelenians. But the people you're shooting at and the people that are trying to blast your ass, I want you to lay down your guns, surrender, and tell them how very sorry you are. Tell them how very sorry you are and how forgiving, how you appreciate their forgiveness, that they're not going to kill you. And after you do that, after you put down your guns and you make your peace and you bow down, you kiss the asses of the Zelenians in front of you. I want you to march y'all back to Zelenia. Get in your little warships, get back. Never come back here again. Because you're gonna get your asses blasted again. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
Zephyr the Seventh has this look of like stop.
Oh,
boy.
hell, wow.
That was a
Oh,
speech.
yeah.
Miriam doesn't has this look like she doesn't know if she wants to laugh or cry.
Eldon's like eating like and a popcorn, an MRE, and just like this is amazing. Of course, though, with the minor caveat that we are definitely we're like that it definitely reinforced the like impression of Zelenia as um conquering oppressors, or well, no, because we just said no, 'cause we didn't say we're gonna go take them over. Never mind. It just made us look badass.
Well, there was one way.
We're
No,
all gonna die.
Chad just loads up his gun again. I'll get out there with the general.
Zephyr is like, wait. This whole thing with the Grand Emperor, it doesn't make much sense to me, and, well, I don't think it'll make sense to pretty much anyone else either. I think,
no.
for now, we just say that she was killed. The Scudam Queen killed her. And she did it. She did it in a way that meant that she can't be revived. Because apparently the data's all gone, which doesn't make any sense, but that's apparently what happened. And that'll have to be the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
The great clash on Zelenia, the two two major figures in each government were killed. Hopefully that'll like sate everyone's taste for war for a little bit.
But, well, regardless of whatever just happened here, with that, you were the ones who killed the Scudam Queen. You're all heroes.
Well, they kind of like looks down and scratches his neck. Well, thanks. It was just doing just being of service, I guess.
Well, I imagine. Look, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna have to think about this for a while. But anyway, point is, you did this. You
Yes.
eliminated the Scudam Queen, And because of that, I guess this war is over. And the only thing I can really say to that is that thank you. And I think you all deserve, well, we'll have to cook up some sort of award ceremony for you all. That's only appropriate. But after that, I think you all deserve a break. Well,
Amen to a break. Eldon says, grinning. Yeah, well, I mean, we get things in order, tend to the wounded, and then when you got time, award ceremony, and then also don't just award us. I mean, there were others out there who fought just as nobly, just in different places. Oh, but Emperor, if I may bend your ear about something real quick, as you go and ponder things. When we had our infiltration mission on Zelenia, on Scuda, they were like their history is written that Zelenia was the one who struck first in order to cause the original war between our peoples. It wasn't like it wasn't us. Now it could just as likely be propaganda for them to paint us as villains and have them fight us. But it also sort of throws our but it also it throws our own history into question. So just thought as you establish your reign as something you should think about and be aware of. I've said my piece, and Eldon's gonna bow from the waist.
Sorry.
Bless you. No
I was
worries.
trying to hold that in for several minutes. Okay.
Oh no, don't. Just go ahead.
Well,
Yeah, if you ever have to sneeze when I'm speeching, go for it.
That's fine. Well, and then she'll turn back to Nereid. You said there was someone on Scuda who what was the contact?
Yeah. The resistance force, or the stories of resistance forces within Scuda, is true. Somebody in the Scudam Queen's personal entourage, or at least within one of her closer circles, split from them and was currently running a resistance force. So, yeah, that's a thing. His name is Vesper. He's very nice. And she'll hand Zephyr the Seventh the contact card, I guess.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to have someone to contact when it comes to prisoners exchange.
Yeah.
Boy, my speech actually worked.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we? And with
do
that,
you think it wouldn't?
You can kind of you can kind of hear some commotion kind of coming from like outside, and kind of frantically you see the door to kind of this whole area, the room that you're in. It busts open, and you see Armala and where is he? And with like Ricky basically like right behind her. Kind of Armala like busts in and Ricky's right behind. And Armala's like frantically looking around and sees Nereid and goes, "Oh, thank fuck!" And she practically just barrels over to Nereid and like practically like hug tackles you.
Oh my god! Get off me, you big bitch!
Oh, you're alive.
Nice muscles, by the way.
Any reason why she wouldn't be alive?
Oh, you're alive
No.
too. Oh, you're alive too. That's good.
I mean, I already have a track record. You know this.
That's good. Yeah,
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky runs up to Sudoku.
Best friend! And like grabs Ricky and like is like hugging him super tightly against her ample bosom.
Woohoo!
Temple.
Ricky, it seems strange lady tell truth. Ricky alive, and see friends alive back in court back near palace.
You're here, Ricky. You're okay. Oh, thank Cool Cat. You're alive. Oh my gosh.
And behind them, you kind of see coming up in the rear. You see Hera. You see Clarin. You see Kershal. You
Hey.
see Drawley. You see Drawley's drone. Click on the drone, you dingus. And you see basically everyone that you know who you saw before, kind of coming up toward you all. As even people who you had seen fallen when you had tried to save them before. Everyone seems to be okay, and Hera in particular sort of kind of comes in and kind of pokes in and is like, who gave that speech?
Everyone in the room points to fucking Clayton.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, not it.
So was that a good thing? Is this gonna be a good thing or a bad thing? Because my answer depends on whether or not how you answer.
Well, it was uncouth, but got the point across.
So I take it since y'all are here now and not fighting your war, they just decided to surrender now that the queen's dead?
Well, sort of. Their morale dropped significantly, and half of them ran, half of them just basically just sat there and died. And then, well, actually, that's too many. That's already 100%. Half of them ran. Some of them just stood there and ready to just waited to be shot, and then some others just surrendered. And some tried to fight back still, but well. And she sort of sees Scrotum Queen's corpse. Well, damn.
Hell yeah.
You kids actually did it.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought battle. But, we just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
Period. Like, looks out over from, probably where Armala's still grabbing her and is like, so can I rank up now?
Zephyr again turns to all of you and says, you all deserve a vacation.
Yes.
And in terms of honorary ranks and stuff like that, just leave that to me. I'll figure something out. But don't worry about it. I'll find a way of contacting you, and when the time comes.
Correct.
And Hera will sort of kind of look around some more, and so, where's the Grand Emperor?
How about that?
He fell to the Scrotum Queen before we could get here. Unfortunately, we were able to save Zephyr the 7th.
Oh. Oh. She sort of looks like kind of down a bit. Well, at least you didn't lose everyone, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It's always casualties.
Yeah, definitely not as much as there could have been.
Arval is just like still like kind of grabbing Nereid and sort of like and it's just sort of like, oh man, I have so much shit I have to tell you. Or wait, am I like not supposed to tell you? Would that like cause a paradox? Arval looks at Anna. Do you know how this shit works?
If I did, I would be telling you, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wrap my head around this one.
I don't think it'll be that much of a paradox. It's all said and done at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what a parrot box is, but I just want to go find some alcohol.
Find some what?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I thought you said aqua beer.
Well, that too. That's a specialty on Triton, but I know I can't find any good ones around here.
Oh, right. Okay. It would be.
You'd think I'd find a good beer at a tourist bar?
Yeah, that's true.
On saying that like you need to drink Arval, I'll be like, oh, I could take you out.
Nereid like gives like Arval like a critical like look over. Sure.
Yeah. Wait. Did you think I meant? Oh. I mean, if you wanna.
What? I mean, if you wanna, right? Like as friends, right?
I mean, it'd be nice to do a bit more than that.
Nereid kind of like puts a hand to her head. She's like, "Oh, this fucking like dying and being alive stuff is way more complicated. I haven't dated in years, and oh Christ. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, sure, okay. Let's fuck it. You know, you only live once. I mean, not in my case, but like, you know, fucking yeah."
I'll also laugh a bit and be like, yeah, if you only knew. Okay. Well, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Let me scrape the carapace out from my everything, and yeah, we'll talk.
She sort of gives a nod and then starts kind of and then kind of like strides back toward like toward everyone else. But Nereid, you can clearly see that she's kind of like she kind of gives that like fuck yeah kind of like motion.
Oh.
Okay, and Hera's gonna say, okay, well, I think here I'll coordinate cleanup crews, make sure everything's cleared out, make sure everything's safe, and yeah, I think we all deserve a break.
Absolutely.
Well, breaks sound mighty good right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Hera looks over, well, I guess not Nightshade, but kind of all the rest of you. You all did great. You all together saved the Empire. You saved all of us. And
Nightshade's eye twitches when he says, "You saved the Empire."
And I don't know if there is an honor that's great enough to award that, but she sort of glances at Zephyr the Seventh. But I guess we're gonna try, huh? Zephyr the Seventh says, "Yeah, I guess we have to."
Well, I'm just glad that we ended the war. That's definitely that was definitely a prize worth risking everything for.
And so then Harris says, "All right." She tried to turn. She addresses all of you. Soldiers,
Eldon stands attention.
you are all dismissed. Go have some fun.
All right.
And with that, we are ending season 1.
Yay!
Okay, Ghost. Awesome.
Holy fuck!
That is
Well,
quite
that
the
was-
story in game, Valon. That's awesome.